Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. You've seen on the preview the team that me and Gonzo would like to see start this video is about what we think David Moyes will do. We did it for Olympiacos and a whole two subscribers said, I really like this feature. Can you keep it? Well, that's enough for me and Gonzo. We're having it. So thank you very much to Alan and co. This feature is here to stay, and this is where we guess what Moyes is going to do against Everton at the London Stadium. Gonzo, would you like to kick us off with your team?
Yes, I can. I can even, by using technology, actually pop it up on the screen, Geo. But it's going to separate us, so I think we might have to do a little bit of leaning there. I've got to make sure that I pop mine up and not yours up, if you pardon the expression, matron. I've got Areola in goal. I think Soufal is fit. It's just a guess, by the way. Kurt Zouma, funny enough, he definitely isn't fit, but he's playing anyway. He'll never be fit again. And we got Nathan Gerd at centre half next to Kurt Zouma. He's fit. He just loses concentration a little bit. We got Thilo Kehrer playing at left back, and of course Thilo Kehrer isn't a left back, but that doesn't matter. He's fit. In central midfield, Alvarez is going to come back in. Really important player for us, Geo. I feel one of the few that came out of the game against Olympiacos with any credit. Funny enough, most of them that didn't play did come out with some credit, but I thought he was good towards the end. James Ward-Prowse, he was going to need to up his effort levels, I feel, from the Olympiacos game. Probably just getting on the coach itself would probably be enough for his effort levels to be better than what he displayed against Olympiacos, but I expect him to be back on form. Lucas Paquetá, please forget the graphic here, because I'm not sure he's going to be on the left. I just think these are going to be the players in my team. I suspect he'll be more in the mid. I don't know. I wasn't sure how to do the formation. You can do it. This is on Fan Hub. You can tweak the formation, but I did this in sort of a bit of a hurry. This one, it's enough. I think this is going to be a victorious formation to be a victorious starting 11. Anyway, Jarrod Bowen is going to play. I fancy a good game from Bowen in this one, Geo. I think Moyes is going to play Antonio up front. Why would he do anything else? And I think Mohamed Kudus will finally get his Premier League start, although I do worry it'll be out of position on the left-hand side. That's my team on Fan Hub.
There you go. And speaking of Fan Hub, you can download it via the link in the description or the pinned comments of this video. It's free to download and it's free to join, and you can predict your 11 just like Gonzo has done. But the reason to do that is you join in. It's a bit of competition. They track your results. You can follow other West Ham fans, and we can follow you. So if you do join Fan Hub, please leave your username in the comments below so I can follow you with the Hammers Chat account. You can find myself at Hammers Chat, all one word. Gonzo, what's your username?
Mr. Gonzo. Gonzo was already taken. I mean, what swine would think to go on that app and take the name Gonzo? I didn't want to do Gonzo 2 was gone as well. I'll tell you what, there's no way I was going to be Gonzo 3. So it has to be Mr. Gonzo if you want to follow me.
You definitely got to use the link below, because if you join it using the App Store, you go into a queue. You have to wait to get into the app, but using the link in the description or using the code that's in the description below will allow you to jump the queue, and they know you come from Hammers Chat, so it helps the channel out a little bit. And what we're going to do is, if you get 11 out of 11, now loads of people obviously, we know what Moyes is going to do. Prove it. Now's your chance. Get your username in the description below and enter it. Then if you're right, come back and say, hey, told you I knew what Moyes was going to do. Prove it. Money where your mouth is, although no actual money. Pride where your mouth is. That's it. Put your pride where your mouth is. And sounds a bit.
Sounds a bit kick. That's more Pornhub than Fan Hub, I think.
Yeah. But anyway, if you do get 11 out of 11, whoever gives us their username and gets all right will get entered into a draw this week. And one of you will win this book from Tony Gale. I say from Tony Gale because it is from Tony Gale. It's by him, but it's also from him. He signed it. So there you go. You get a signed edition of the Tony Gale autobiography. If you get 11 out of 11, all the correct people go into a prize. John will give one you money. Would you like to see my team?
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, definitely.
I've got one change. So I've also gone Areola in goal. I also think Soufal will be okay. Now, obviously, David Moyes may update us in the press conference and we'll discover that he is unavailable, but I think he'll be fine. So I've gone with Zouma at Gerd and Kehrer. Obviously, Emerson is suspended for those that have forgotten. In midfield, I've got Ward-Prowse, Alvarez, and I've gone with Soucek. I don't think he's going to drop him. Everton are a very physical side, a very athletic side in the middle of the park with the likes of Onana, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Decore might be in there as well. So for that reason, I think he may go with Soucek. Then I think he'll go Bowen, Antonio, and Paqueta. Basically, he's got one force change at left back, and I think that's enough for Moyes. I think he's going to say, I don't want to do more than one change to my starting 11, so I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh, I cannot. I understand what you've done, clearly. I understand your reasoning for it. If he did that and West Ham didn't win, I think it can start Kudus and West Ham can draw, and it will sort of be okay. If he does that, your team, and West Ham don't win, and he stinks the place out, oh man, there's going to be like burning pitchforks and stuff. Not burning pitchforks and burning things outside the exit to the stadium. Quite frankly, I don't think he can do that. I guess I was just about to say, is he stubborn enough to do that? Maybe he is. Definitely is. I don't think he will do that. Surely not. Surely not.
I think he will. And just a reminder, this is what I think Moyes will do, not what I want to see. I think this is what he'll do. I think he'll keep Soucek in there. I'm not sure he'll play Kudus, because in order to play there's the only place I think he'll play Kudus is on the right. And therefore he has to move Bowen up front. And therefore he has to drop Antonio. And I don't think he'll do that. So that's why I can't convince myself he will play Kudus. Where does he play Kudus?
Central attacking midfield and plays Paqueta on the left.
Maybe, but when's Kudus played there and done well for us? He hasn't yet.
He hasn't. I've got to say, you could say the same about Soucek in the last couple of games. Really, he's been so poor.
I'm not saying I want to see this.
I know. I understand why you've got a label point on that, but yeah, it's honestly, surely he must see that this defensive formation, I mean, it just can't go on, can it, really? It really can't.
We don't have graphics for it. We're going to guess what we're going to do. Soucek's unavailable in a second. But before we do, if you're wondering why I've got Super Sub there, when Gonzo doesn't, because I got 11 out of 11 in previous guesses, basically I unlock a sister first. So that is who I think will get an assist for West Ham.
You unlock a sister? This hub is interesting. I've got to say, it might not give money away, but there's some other.
Definitely not. But you unlock a sister, which is obviously self-explanatory. You guess who's going to get the assist for West Ham. As you can see, I'm not willing to guess this weekend because I don't have much faith in West Ham. So basically, once you use it, it's gone. But because I got 11 out of 11 again, I got a second feature, which is Super Sub, so I can guess who's going to be the first player to come off the bench for West Ham. And I've gone with Mohamed Kudus because I don't think he's going to start. So I put Kudus down as the Super Sub, which will get me more, give me more points.
If you get this one right, do you get another sister next time?
I don't know what you get. I've never had 3 11 out of 11s in a row, so I don't really know what the third prize is.
He's so good at this, he'll have more sisters than a convent.
And really good, well done. Right, so Soucek's unavailable, hypothetically. What do you think he'll do? Forget midfield and attack.
I think he'll put Kehrer over there, and I think he'll play Cresswell.
I think he's going to go wild. I think he'll play Kehrer at right back, Zuma next to him. No, Mavropanos next to him, Zuma next to him, and I think he pushes a Gerd out to left back. I do. I just don't think he trusts or wants to trust Cresswell anymore, or Ben Johnson. So
I'm just laughing.
I think we can actually have 4 centre backs playing on Sunday if Soucek's unavailable.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing if that is the case at Moyes' convoluted thought process.
I think that's one. You've got to guess, haven't you? I think that's what he'd perhaps do. Push a Gerd out there.
Maybe stranger things have happened. Let's be fair. I just got a feeling Soucek will be okay, but I do think he'll be all right. So I think perhaps we won't see that.
Anyway, time for you guys to get involved. Do download the Fan Hub app using the link in the description of the pinned comments. Let us know your username in the comments so I'm following all of you back. Anyone that's given me already in previous videos, I've followed you on there so I can see your scores. The best on Thursday night was 6 out of 11. I got 6. A few other people got 6 as well. None of us did better than that, or out of the ones I've been following. So if I've missed you, please do get in touch. And like I said, anyone gets 11 out of 11 that we're following at Hammers Chat, we'll go into a draw, and one of you will win a signed Tony Gale book. It's free to download, free to join up. Please get involved. And that's how me and Gonzo think David Moyes is going to line West Ham up at the London Stadium on Sunday afternoon. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like on and subscribe to Hammers Chat. Myself and Gonzo. Catch you in a bit.